If you want to keep repair bills down, keep the truck in productive action with no unplanned downtime, keep the truck operating at maximum performance, and keep the truck's value high, it's essential that you carry out the recommended checks and servicing. Fortunately, these trucks are designed to make those checks and servicing procedures easy. To show what we mean, our driver is going to make some checks now. He starts with a daily inspection of the floor around and under the truck for signs of leakage, and looks closely at the hoses and chains. To check the electrolyte level, which should be done daily, he opens up that unique tilting battery cover. Flipping up the battery caps, he can check the level and top it up if it's too low. The hydraulic oil level is checked weekly by removing 2 screws and tilting the panel forward. Now you can see the transparent reservoir. Again, it can be topped up easily if necessary. By the way, it's important to remember that this should be done with the forks down. When the driver enters a PIN code before using the truck, the display panel goes through a self-diagnostic sequence. If there is any problem, the display will give a warning. Reading the display's information is an important part of the daily checks procedure. What we've just shown you is just a small part of the checking procedure, but it should be enough to demonstrate how easy the checks are. Everything else is explained very clearly in the truck's operator manual. As well as daily and weekly checks, regular planned maintenance is vital to the health, performance and value of the truck. To make everyone fully aware of when the next service is due, the truck's control system features a maintenance interval calculator. A service timer in the display counts down to the next scheduled service. The service interval can be set by the engineer according to the application. The standard interval is 600 hours, but a shorter interval can be set for heavy-duty applications. To speed up all maintenance work as well as repairs, the truck is designed for convenient service access. For example, here is how an engineer can gain full access to the main service compartment. First, the seat switch is unplugged. Then the seat is pushed fully forward. There are 2 screws behind the seat, which can be unscrewed to release the access cover beneath the seat. This can be tilted or removed entirely. If preferred, the seat and access cover can be removed together. Then the fascia panel is taken away to reveal the motors and other components. This removable plate in the chassis gives full access to the drive wheel assembly, which makes wheel changing and servicing much easier. Electronic diagnostics play a big part in cost-effective maintenance of these trucks. As we have already seen, the control system carries out a series of diagnostics every time the truck is started up. Any problem will be reported via the display, so it can be dealt with immediately before any damage occurs. The system also allows the source of the fault to be pinpointed quickly. What's more, the control system continues to make these diagnostic checks for as long as the truck is working, so any problem at any time will be highlighted. And for more detailed information on the cause of a problem, the engineer can make a laptop connection. Behind a panel under the armrest is a laptop connector. By plugging into this, the engineer can achieve refined levels of diagnostics as well as programming. In developing this truck, the design engineers have looked again at every component and system to see if its life can be extended and its serviceability can be improved. Here are just a few examples. The CAN bus system, those two wires you can see here, which reduces the amount of wiring and simplifies fault finding. The side shift slider strips, which eliminate the need for greasing. The metal strips on top of the load legs, which can be replaced easily when worn by the mast carriage rollers. The jolt-free mast movement, which avoids damaging shocks to the mast and fork components. The robust structure of the revolutionary vision mast, which means higher resistance to damage and wear. The use of AC, drive and hydraulic motors, which means better sealing against moisture, no carbon brush replacement and longer brake pad life. And electronic control of temperature in the motors and controllers, which prevents damage from overheating. In summary, this is a truck designed to keep on going, with the minimum of downtime and the lowest possible running costs.